Alright, this is Noah. I just wanted to give a super quick overview of the things I made the other night. These are the knobs panels, and this triangle is for the top of pyramid eel number 2. This here is a really big deal. There are no screws on this one. I decided to attach the ribs using some inspiration from Guitar Builders, and I ended up gluing these on. Fortunately, it fit pretty well around the speaker. I just had to cut out a little bit there with a bandsaw. Let's take a quick look at this. Let's just hack through these real quick. Okay, there we go. Obviously, it needs to be sanded somewhat. Actually, that's so. Okay, let's just see if this thing fits. Oh. That's actually pretty darn good, believe it or not. Look at that. Awesome. Okay, that's good to know. Now let's do something with those knobs. Okay, let's get it out of the frame. Also gonna hit this with the rasp real quick. Gonna try some rough sandpaper. Okay, awesome, it's done. And then just the contrast, pretty much what we started with and then what you get. Now let's see if we can find some knobs boards. If you watched my videos last summer, I made a whole bunch of test boards that had a big analog multiplexer attached to them. And at one point I definitely had at least 5 of those boards amassed. So let's go into my storage. Well, yippee! I got this set of 3 knobs boards, and they're already connected to each other, and it looks like they have the jumper set on them. Okay, this one has the ID of 1, this one has the ID of 2, and this one has the ID of 3. Okay, so that was 3 rows of knobs. I got 2 more here that are attached to the dev environment. And I see that's of course set up for channel 2, and that's set up for channel 1. So what I want to do is daisy chain those other 3 onto the end of these, so I'm going to change their numbers to 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so to do this, I'm going to fire up the soldering iron real quick. Just going to unsolder position number 2. This one over here is 3, so this guy's going to be on 4. So I'll just redo that there. And then solder that jumper onto 4. Okay. And this one is going to be on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a little like setting the ID of a disk drive on a Commodore 64, if you didn't know. Now when we attach these 3 to the other 2, but instead of letting them just flop all over the desk, let's mount them on the new knobs panel. All right, these are fasteners for it. Let's go. No. Okay, this is pretty intense. This is an array of five knobs. This is super intense. This is 25 knobs in one place, all attached over just 5 wires. All right, well, that's super awesome. I was able to get these mounted on here, and I could see that I'm going to have to make 1 cable just to join those here, or find one of those. I also noticed that one of these wires is broken, so I'm going to have to work on that, and then just make a few updates to the software and make sure that it still prints out the entire chain's worth of knobs. But I'm very much looking forward to this. Thank you for watching.